Okay. So let me preface this with I like Wilson. I like him. I think he's a charming guy. However, I have a reason for this placement, and it's that Christ, he is so uninteresting. He's man of cardboard. Exactly! Man of cardboard. He's just not very interesting. Wilson is a character, and let me be clear. I like Wilson. I think he's a charming character. I think he's funny, and he's also my favorite type of guy, a complete fucking idiot. So, I like Wilson as a character. I think he is a fine protagonist, but Christ, he is so overrated. I'm sorry, but he is. The way, it's... I have a personal hatred of Wilson. He would be fine, but why is he everywhere? Yeah, exactly, Sour. Exactly, Sour. I don't hate Wilson. I still think he is a charming guy, and I like characters who are complete fucking overconfident dumbasses. But I'm so sick of seeing him everywhere. There is nothing there. There is nothing to grab onto. What the fuck do people see in this character? I can see where people got some of these ideas. Shadow Wilson is a thing. I see why one would want to explore Shadow Wilson. That being said, it's literally just Wilson. Yes, Wilson needs to step out of the fucking spotlight for 5 minutes. Oh my god, there are so many more interesting characters. Every single character here is more interesting. Every character in Complete and Utter Neutrality, with the arguable exception of Wickerbottom, is more interesting. Every character in Mild is more interesting. Okay, so one thing I see a lot explored within Wilson is okay, what would him being on the Nightmare Throne briefly affect him and that's... He's a goofy inventor guy. People latch on to characters like that because they can be as sane or as crazy as you want. As someone who does not know this fandom, that is my guess. See, I do get that, but the problem is he's so fucking oversaturated. If you randomly scroll through the Don't Starve Together tag or the DST tag, you'll probably see one of these characters. But you will absolutely see Wilson. It is a guarantee you will see him. And okay, so let me continue my train of thought. So, one thing people like exploring with Wilson is, okay, well, with being on the Nightmare Throne, why would that affect a guy? And, okay, I see why one would want to explore that, but here's the thing. Wilson was on that thing for, 5 minutes. Well, probably probably closer to, the way I see it in my head is he was on that thing for, a week or 2, and that's still gonna affect a guy not being able to fucking move. But Maxwell was on that thing for eternity. Explore what his being off the Nightmare Throne would be like. Especially since, hold on. Wiki save me. Vignettes. I can spell. There we go. Hold on, Maxwell. Yeah, Maxwell's extended reign on the Nightmare Throne altered him in ways that are not yet fully understood. It's canon that being on the Nightmare Throne affected Maxwell specifically, and it probably affected him in more interesting ways than Wilson, who was on that thing for 5 fucking seconds. like, if you want to explore how how getting off the Nightmare Throne would affect someone, Maxwell is a much more, like, use Maxwell. Maxwell is so much more. Like, he was on that thing for longer. It would affect him more. I need to shut up about Wilson. I understand that not everyone has done extensive research on poverty in the Victorian era, but I fucking love Wes. That is completely fair. If any, he deserves to be read into oblivion more than Wilson does. I'm sorry, but Wilson is not. Okay, Woody. I'm putting him up here. Specifically because he is Dimmons' main. What is not to like about Woody? See, like, Woody is similar to Wilson in that there's not much to their characters, there's not much depth, but I like Woody so much more, like, because, first of all, he's just a guy. He had, like, well, actually, first of all, it's because he isn't fucking oversaturated to hell and back by the fucking fandom. But also, it's just because, like, Woody's just a guy. He's just a guy. By virtue of not being Wilson. See, that's the thing. I would like Wilson if he wasn't so oversaturated. I need to shut up about Wilson or I'm gonna fucking have a fucking stroke. I cannot bring myself to hate any of them. Not even Wilson. I just hate how oversaturated he is in the fandom.